Welcome back to Neil RC, guys. We're back. This is week 3, video 3. We're back. Hopefully, you're still paying attention to the videos. Be greatly to find out. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, how many of these videos have you seen? Have you watched them all? Are you getting some information that's useful? Are you able to put it to your own RCs? Let me know in the comments below. Be greatly appreciated. Thanks. Today, we are talking about the buggy. Everybody I've talked to says, it's just a buggy chassis. Well, this is my Black Betty version. She's a dirty Black Betty. She is one of my better crawlers for the 24 scale versions. I love this little buggy. I love driving this little buggy. I do everything I possibly can to make this buggy go a little better than when it was the week prior. This buggy has been built from the ground up. There was none of this other than pieces, like the chassis. This chassis right here, that all came in one big piece in a box. I had to put it all together, screw it all together, the whole 9 yards. I bought the shocks, put them on it. I bought all the brass, which it does have quite a bit of brass on it. It has changed from a front wheel steer now to a 4-wheel steer. Yeah, buddy. And it does have the Emax ES08MA2, Rimmel number 2, front and rear. I love those servos. I have no problem with them servos. I have not replaced one of them servos yet, as long as you're mindful of what you're doing. This vehicle has seen several different tire outfits. These tires right now, with the weight, because they are brass wheels and brass inserts on a beadlock rim, there has been some serious changes gone over in this area of all 4 wheels. I will say that I have always started out with the metal drive lines for the drive shafts. This vehicle's always had metal drive shafts in it ever since I built it. It did always have this brass on the chassis of it that allowed it to sit down just a little bit. It's got the Fury Komodo motor in it, and give me a second here. I'll see if I can't spin that around. It is the 2204-1400 kV motor. It is a big revolver motor for FuryTech. I love the motor, okay? That motor has tons of torque. It has tons and tons of low speed capability. I did hook up the Bluetooth talker to it, so it'll talk to my cell phone, which you're on with me now. I've got the app on my phone, so that it say I need a little more speed. I can go into my app, change a few settings or a setting, and make it have a little more speed. Or I can slow it way down to the point where it really does only crawl, okay? Right now it is in what I would call a crawl mode. It does have speed, wheel speed, but it's limited to the RPMs. It's a simple on and off button right here. You just press and hold it for 2 seconds and release. Boom, it comes right on. I do have this also running into my receiver here that runs into my radio that I run everything on. And that radio, as of right now, is still a Radio Link. It is the 8. I love that radio. I'm able to do so much just with the radio itself that most generally I don't have to touch the programs, which is awesome. This vehicle is running what they call the flat little 2S packs. It's not the bulky packs like I have had in the other ones. These are the little thin battery packs that normally would come with a vehicle. That's what I'm running in this. It does have, like I said, the weighted front axle and rear axle. They are Mias axles. No, it's only Mias in the front. It's just your standard axle in the back. Dog bone with your hub. And as you can tell, that's got green on it. And anybody that's been with my channel for a while knows where that green came from. Yeah, that vehicle is a parts vehicle now, because I was having problems with something in the vehicle as far as the mechanic part of it. It wasn't the motor transmission or anything like that. It was the slop that I was getting. Couldn't ever get the gearing in the portals to ride right. I even tried straight axling it, and it still was too sloppy. When you stopped, it still wanted to roll almost a half tire, which is a lot for these things, okay? So I got rid of that, and as you can see here, that front axle has a lot of play in it. So that's why I put it on the back. I'm allowed to use that axle as a small turning access point. The front does not do that as bad. This back really rotates. So there is a lot of play in the back. Like I said, they are running the Emax servos front and rear. It's got the metal drive line. It's got different links. It is the round links that they have from, I want to say, Endura. They're 69 millimeters in the rear lowers, and they are 61.5 millimeters on the rear tops. On the front, let's see, the top front is 45.5, and the lowers, I can't tell you. They've been scratched off. So it's probably just slightly over that on the lowers. So if these are 45, the lower ones are probably like a 48, 49 millimeter. It does have the Proline shocks on the front. They do have oil in them, but that front axle and rear axle, they got some weight to them. And we'll show you that here in a minute on everything. Granted, this one here doesn't have a battery in it, so I'm not going to do that. So, and I don't have a battery on hand at the moment, I don't think. Let me see. I might actually have one right in here that I can throw in that, just to give you an idea. Don't know if it's in here or not. It does not look it. It don't look like I have it in there. Let me try this other one. So anyway, how's the weather been out your guys' way? I have a few things to say about our weather. Yeah, I do not have the batteries for this one here, so I cannot give you an idea on what batteries I'm running in this one. I just know that they're the stock batteries that everybody normally runs with these, so we'll leave it at that. We're gonna go ahead, we'll get into the weights real quick. We'll start out with grams. This vehicle without the battery, as it sits, is 664 grams. That's quite a bit of weight. In pounds, that's 1.74, 1 pound, 7.4 ounces. In ounces, that's 23.4 ounces. And that's what I can offer you on that. Okay? So there you go. That's everything with that one. It does, like I said, it has metal front and rear drive shafts or axles. They are steerable axles, front and rear. Proline shocks, front and rear. It's got the Fury Tech system in it. Runs a little 2S thin pack stock battery pack. I do have a Guam Bomb RC sticker on my roof. Thank you, Guam Bomb. If you're out there watching the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know something. It does have the full bearing kit all the way through it, transmission, everything, axles, you name it, it's got it. If there's a ball bearing that can be put in this thing, it's in there. And it is the fast eddy bearings all the way through. Like I said, it's had several different tire combinations on it. It's had several different rim combinations on this rig. This is where I'm happy with it. I like the weight distribution. I like the way the tires grab on the surfaces. It is a very soft, pliable tire. It works really good on crawling surfaces. It's got a lot of grip. I can't complain. So there you go. There's this week's video. My little Black Betty, which is the Axial 24 scale buggy. Caged buggy at that. The caged buggy. The little black caged buggy. I love this thing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. And we'll hope to see you again next week. We'll see what we bring in next week.